Oh, I tell you one that I was like, ugh. I wasn't going to lead with this one, but now that you've brought that up.
Fair.
So there's a picture of me at home with my arms out and like a flower crown around my head.
Right.
And I found out the other day, like, I asked my mother, like, what was the context of this? You're going to see it coming, I think. She was like, you wanted to pose as Jesus.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I genuinely wasn't sure where you're going with it.
I was like, why did I have a Messiah complex
Still
at
do,
like
like,
6 or 7?
But there's again, you can analyse that overly and be like, oh, I just wanted to be Christ. Or
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be a fun
I
thing.
just
Like,
thought
the truth
it'd be,
is, you just did it stupidly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a brief thought.
I've got my eyes closed on as well, like if I'm trying to be really dramatic.
Jesus.
But the thing is, the flower crown.
Better actor than Mel Gibson. Like.
The flower crown is literally now the Snapchat filter. It's the same sort of image. Because my cousin saw it and was like, you predicted the Snapchat filter.
Fair. I don't know if there's a cross one.
No, there's not going to be that.
There will be, to consider how often they like do things that are like on the nose. You know, they did like with the Cinco de Mayo, they did like a really racist Mexican one.
Did they?
I think they've got done a few times over the last like year or two where they've done like a filter that's been a bit like, oh right. They did like a Rastafarian one with like Rastafarian with the big hat, and they're like, you know, you're just totally taking the piss out of this culture. Like,
I know. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
And like another one, I think this was probably before it. Yeah, it probably was. It's another biblical thing. But this was in a school play. I was going to be like, I don't know, I was a cow or something.
Okay.
And like my mother made like a really good. I made it out of a cereal box, but it looked like proper. Like it was like, yeah, it had horns on it and everything. And I had like a really long nightshirt with patches sewn onto it to look like a cow spot. I was thinking like, I was thinking back. It had wool on it for his hair, like from a mop for his hair, like proper detailed. And when I'm thinking about it, I was probably only on that play for like a second. I think like somebody went like, "Oh, do you know where Jesus is?" And the cow said no. And
that was it. Yeah.
I was a wise man in another play. I was nailed that role.
I suppose though, then you have to
no
ask
Oscar
yourself,
still.
you'll probably be that enthusiastic yourself though. And that like, my kid's a cow. Oh, like, you know, one of those ideas you have that like, you then go way too deep into.
Yeah.
To like,
your kid walks into the tree like, I call the part.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, I'm gonna smash this kid. This kid's gonna be ridiculously treed out. Like, you ever thought of, I'll do some branches, and then 10 hours later you're still doing it. You're like, I've gone too far. That's probably like, I think.
I don't think she knew how minor the role was. I think she might have thought it was more
prominent.
More prominent, yeah. Another one I've got is me dressed up as Batman. I was like 3 wearing tights.
That was like last month.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean. I saw it and it was like, I've really not come far at all.
No.
Because like, I mean, from hero to Batman villain, but still, I'm still wearing tights on both of them. that's the thing.
You didn't borrow them. No.
I didn't borrow. Who would have legs that small to accommodate a 4-year-old? Though is what's really puzzling me.
I think meant your legs. I was like, I think people have your legs.
Oh no, but like when I was like 4, I was thinking like, they can't have been my mother because she was taller than me. So this
maybe
is like, it's really bizarre.
Leotard stuff. Is that what you call? Not leotard. Sorry, what do you call that? I don't know. like,
just leggings.
Oh, they're just like, yeah. I don't know.
But like,
I don't know anything about this.
I
stuff,
mean,
but
it just doesn't make mathematical sense at all that I'd have.
Which I don't know which is sadder,
around
asking around to get some daughter's leggings or walking.
I don't think it was that
walking into Marks Spencer to buy you a pair of leggings.
It must have been. I must have just rolled them up or something.
Maybe, yeah.
It must have been that because there's no way.
What were you dressed up for? Halloween or?
Just walking around the house.
Just
honestly, it wasn't an event. I used to do it a lot.
Fair.
I still kind of do it a lot. Yeah.
He's in costume right now.
I'm in costume right now as Batman.
Baku. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the sort of. I wasn't really much of a costume guy.
Oh, I was a bit.
A mixture of like, not that into. I'm not really. I'm still like with clothes. The jumper I'm currently currently. No, I shouldn't this one. But I like wear. Do you know what I mean?
It's a woven jumper.
I wear a lot of like just whatever I find. Like.
Yeah.
I don't really care about clothing as is.
I just remember the costume thing. Did you had World Book Day in your school?
Oh god.
Or things like it. Dress up as your favourite character from a book and that. And I didn't have a costume idea, so I pretended to be ill so I didn't have to go in without a costume.
Wow.
I know.
Whereas I'd pretend to be ill because I
don't want to wear a costume. Yeah, I didn't want to come in
I don't
not
have
making
a
the effort.
disdain. It wouldn't have been like I hate that. It's just like I don't enjoy this.
I don't want to be part. Yeah, but I was at one point I was like, I could wear like some in black over my head and be the headless horseman from Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah,
but it's still got a head though, so that's the thing. So
pumpkin.
Oh, that would have been. Oh my god! Why didn't I think of that?
You know how you're gonna get a pumpkin in like it's like February, I think, isn't it? World Book Day. I don't know.
Paper mache.
Paper mache.
Yeah. Oh, that's annoyed me now because I could have done that. And it would have been great.
Awful kid.
Because like, there's no way people would have gone, "Hey, it's the Headless Horseman from the Legends of Sleepy Hollow." I'd have been like, "No, it's the Headless Horseman. Don't you get it? It's obvious." Because I really liked the cartoons, the Headless Horseman, the Sleepy Hollow. But yeah, I pretended to be ill, so I didn't have to go in like the costume. And I found out as well, someone had brought, like, you bring in books to swap as well.
Oh yeah.
And someone had brought in, like, I obviously wasn't there, but I was like waiting outside. My dad was picking my brother up, so I was outside the school the same day at the end.
Aye.
And like one of my friends came up to me and was like, "Oh, you missed a good day. Look at this book I brought in to swap. It was a book of graphic novels." So I missed that as well.
Damn.
For God's sake, this is the worst day of my life.